not much off that first album was good, but not that it was bad, but it was just quirky and first band offering.
Hello, welcome to Reaction Extraction. It's our first episode of this new version. I'm Quint.
Jeremy.
Actually, I need to do this.
Yes.
This is Jeremy over here.
Hello.
I'm coming to you from Utah, and Jer is in
Melbourne, Australia.
So we're gonna give this a go. See what we can do, Jer. What do you think?
I think it can only go up, onwards and upwards from here. So
Your background, by the way.
Well, it's inspired by the original reaction extraction set.
Well, a combination of work because I'm on the couch.
The original couch.
You have the background, so we're good to go.
We are. We're all set. I'm feeling good.
Today, we're getting into INXS. Tell me about Just Keep Walking.
It's not their first single. That was Simple Simon. But it's one of the very early, probably the second single. It's their first charting single, I think, or high up. Quirky little song. It was a good song. But released for the first time on Simon Townsend's Wonderworld, which Australian audiences will understand. It was just,
Gotcha.
Just Keep Walking is a classic INXS song that is a favourite. It's a more punkish sort of sounding, not quite punkish.
I haven't heard this song. I didn't hear it when it came out. I didn't hear it in the 80s. I didn't hear it in the 90s. I didn't go back that far with INXS. Suggestions have said, get into this INXS tune. And let's kick off the show with Just Keep Walking. What year is this?
1980, I'm going to say.
Would this have been a single in the US?
No. Definitely.
No.
They probably tried with Shabu Shabar, but with One Thing, might have made it on MTV rotation.
The MTV.
Well, MTV loved INXS, which was a good way, or how they sort of like broke into the American market. I think it's just thanks to MTV a lot, and their talent and their great music, of course. But great music and talent alone does not get cracked the American market. You need help from powerful people, and MTV at the time was they made really
super
interesting film clips and stuff, which suited MTV.
Talent-wise, they were gonna hit at some point.
Well, yeah,
they were gonna hit.
Their music was good, and they cut their teeth in their earlier albums. They played around with a few different genres. Like, I think before they were in INXS, and even the Farris Brothers, they were a very punkish band, very. And I've got a treat for you a bit later at another time. They went new wave, and then they sort of settled down around the swing.
I don't know anything from the first album at all.
No, well, but I mean, Just Keep Walking was the main single from it. I can't name another. I don't actually own the first album, I'm sorry to say. Just never got around to it. Well, I know, terrible fan.
Me either, so let's check it out, man.
Oh, yeah, that's my job. Sorry, I'm new to this. Oh, look at that.
Hey, all right.
Driving, sleek and transit, photos waiting, blood and glass, 3 pints of rain, carpet lining, seats reclining. Clever words on smooth on talking, shove it, brother, just keep walking. Clever words on smooth on talking, shove it, brother, just keep walking. Clever words on smooth on talking, shove it, brother, just keep walking.
Pretty much your first introduction to Just Keep Walking. Back to the. So he's a professional, ladies and gentlemen.
My first impression. It has a chorus that I like. It does seem early new wave, which I also like. Early punk, light, which I like. You don't get much. You can tell Michael's young, talented. Doesn't really show off his vocals much.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But it's a fun tune.
It is fun, and
Just keep walking.
That's a good.
I dig that.
It's easy to pick up the lyrics and sing along to, and which is important. Like, you don't want to be too obscure, too difficult as a first listen, introduction to people. Yeah, I think it was a good sort of introduction and potential. It's full of potential. You can see the potential.
Full of potential. That's a good way to say it.
Yeah. So, but it's hard because I've heard it all a million times, and even though I don't own INXS, the first album, I've heard most of the song. The good ones anyway. Yeah.
Does it sound refreshing to you? Still?
I can tell the distinct periods of INXS, even though every album is very different. They did go through sort of like 3 album sort of periods, which is natural progression and so on.
How long would you say they were in this early new wave period?
Well, when you think of it, first album 1980. Listen Like Thieves was 1985, so they've gone through what 3 or 4 albums in that period. Was it Shaboo Shabba, INXS, The Swing, Fake It Till You Make It?
Always.
There's a high quality research done here, and occasionally even high quality researchers get things wrong.
Think about 5 years' time to go from that video, which looked like there was tape on a trash bag.
Basically, black plastic, white tape, and white gaffer tape was not easy to find in the shops back then. It was always black, so you can't have black on black. They found white gaffer tape. So,
if I were to go to Listen Like Thieves, which we're in the 40th anniversary of Listen Like Thieves, the album, think of the songs on that. What You Need, huge ass songs. Which in a 4 or 5 year span, impressive.
Oh, it is. And what You Need was the last song to be written. It was written overnight for the album. They had the album done. The producer, got to get it, Mark Opitz, I think. No, I could be wrong. No, it was Chris Thomas, I think, actually, the producer. Anyway, they've had a few and I get them mixed up. But I think it was Chris Thomas came in and said, look, great album, but we need a hit single. We need something that's big. And they went off overnight and come back with one of their best songs ever. And it's my sentimental favourite, especially the performance at Wembley Stadium. Amazing.
Just Keep Walking. It's a good early. The video's good too. Establishes the vibe. Yes, Michael in the red shirt. It's in a more aggressive tune. I think it's a really good start.
It's not punk, but it's punk twang. Like in the voice, it's sounding a bit British, which gives it a punky sound too. But it's just a delivery. It's not a punk song. It's not a punk song, but it's got a punk feel. I feel it's a bit energetic, bit raw, bit manic in some ways. Not quite manic, but just youthful enthusiasm. I'm going to say
perfect, youthful enthusiasm with better things. I think like a Duran, you can see young band first 2 albums. If you were to go back, you could be like, yeah, there's an X factor there. They got it. They're going to make it. They're going to hit with something amazing at some point, right?
Yeah. He loves the camera, even though he's obviously a bit shy and nervous there. He's still loving the camera. He's loving the attention. He just doesn't know what to do with it. But later on, he becomes a master of controlling it and we're all just puppets on his strings. And one of the last.
Yes, he would. Considering the time period, early song, I'll give that a solid A, man. I like that.
Yeah, no, that's fair, and it's my favorite of their earlier stuff.
Obviously, more INXS to come. Thank you for watching this episode. We appreciate it, and we will see you next time on this show. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.